Stop for a second and think. How many deals have slipped through your fingers because you didn't dig deep enough? Because you trusted a pitch, a spreadsheet, a handshake more than the real guts behind the numbers? The brutal truth is, almost everyone in this game treats due diligence like a boring checklist, a boring chore, something to get over with quickly. But here's what no one tells you. The raw power, the real leverage, the ultimate edge lies exactly in how relentless you are in due diligence. Not flashy presentations, not cool connections, not even the money lined up on the table. No, it's what you uncover in the dark, the stuff others don't bother to look into that can make or break your entire future. You're tired. You're pissed off because you see mediocre founders walking away with deals that should have been yours. You watch investors bleed cash because they missed the red flags nobody wanted to spot. You feel that gnawing frustration every time a deal falls apart, every time you realize something crucial was invisible until it was too late. The problem isn't luck. It's not the market. It's that everybody's scared of going deeper. You need to stop being scared. Here's the brutal instruction. Rip every single layer apart. Don't just skim financials. Test their assumptions like a scientist testing a theory. This means questioning numbers that everyone nods to as gospel. Look beyond profit and loss. Dive into culture, leadership, customer obsession, hidden liabilities nobody talks about but everyone fears. Talk to their suppliers. Ride the product lifecycle yourself. Get into the weeds with the tech. Ask questions no one else dares to ask, because those invisible details carry earthquakes waiting to topple empires. You are not here to be polite or professional in a way that costs you control and insight. You're here to dominate with facts, with clarity. Be surgical. Be merciless. And after you've torn apart the company's internal world, take one step further. Understand the founder's real story, their cracks, their obsessions, the true reason they're running this venture, not the makeup they show on the surface. Because weak motivations hide future chaos. If the founder can't stand the heat, your investment will burn. Seek the uncomfortable truths nobody wants to face and use them as your secret weapon. This is not theory. This is survival and conquest. Most deals fail not because the business idea is bad, but because the layer beneath it, the people, the culture, the resilience, is rotten and invisible. Your job is to see through the smoke, poisoning illusions that keep everyone asleep. If you want power, if you want to be the lightning nobody can outrun, your due diligence must become an obsession. Not just a phase, but a way of life. Burn every outdated notion that speed or trust can replace hardcore, brutal investigation. Trust is a currency earned only after you've wielded the hammer of interrogation. When you do this, you don't just avoid losses, you claim disproportionate gains. Because the deals that others pass over, for fear of complexity or discomfort, become your hidden treasure. So start today. Demand more. More data, more honesty, more grit. Create a due diligence checklist so ruthless it scares founders into full transparency. Build a network of insiders who feed you unseen truths. Use technology not to mask reality, but to amplify your vision into the smallest details. Turn diligence into art and war simultaneously. This is your power move. Your weapon against illusions, mediocrity, and failure. The world is full of people happy to settle. You're not one of them. If you want to transcend, to rise, to own the future, you must own every secret, every dark corner, every unseen risk in your deals. Because freedom, real power, comes only to those who see what no one else dares to see, and act before the rest even blink. Stop waiting for a sign. This is it. Dive in or get left behind in a world that moves at the speed of truth.